Hey, Tracy, it's Kyle. How is our little Kate holding up? I managed to find a little break from work. I want to know how the operation is going.
Took your time to start caring about your own daughter. Stop pretending that this is important to you. Go back to your precious work.
Tracy, don't talk to me like that. You know I didn't really have a choice.
There you go with the excuses again. When will it be enough? Doesn't matter what your reasons are. At the end of the day, your daughter lies helpless in a hospital bed without her father next to her. She's not thinking about your reasons. All she can think about is that her father doesn't want to support her.
That's not true, and she knows it as well. She understands our situation. If I could be there, I would. Honestly, all of this happens when I'm outside of state. My hands are tied here.
Some husband you are. If I knew you were this much of a pathetic loser, I wouldn't have married you in the first place. Here I am doing all of this on my own. I visit this hospital every day. I go above and beyond to make sure Kate knows I still love and support her. I always come in with a fresh pair of clothes and some food from outside. You already know the type of gruel they feed the patients here.
Thank you, honey. I know you're angry at me, but I really appreciate everything that you do. I'm sure Kate appreciates it as well. So let's talk about this operation. Is it going well? How much does it cost?
I'm glad you brought it up. You can start doing your part in supporting her. Are you ready to cough up money for this operation?
It depends on how much it costs. If it's outside my budget, I'm going to have to ask you to chip in as well, honey.
We're looking at $50,000 for this operation.
You gotta be joking me right now. $50K? There's no way I can pay that on my own. I'm gonna need your assistance.
There's that pathetic husband of mine again. Seriously, are you capable of anything?
Honey, you gotta stop that. I know you're emotional right now, but you can't talk to me that way.
You know what? I'm done talking to you, to be honest. Nothing good ever comes of it. Just leave me alone. I'd rather focus my energies elsewhere. I won't get anything wasting my time talking to you. I'd rather sit here and pray for Kate. If you had any shred of care for her, you'd do what you can to pay that operation fee.
Okay, Tracy. I'll leave you alone then. Know that I'm always here for you too. Assist her, pray for her, and do whatever you can to help her. When my business trip is done, I promise I'll be back in town to do my proper role as a father.
Like hell you will.
While I have you, Tracy, I need to ask. Who's the one doing Kate's surgery?
Dr. Anderson. Why do you care?
Dr. Anderson? Thank you. Also, what do you mean, why do I care? He's the guy saving our little girl. When I see him, I want to make sure I can thank him properly.
You can thank me for doing your part as a parent while you're at it. I'm done talking to you now. Bye.
Who the hell does this woman think she is? Listen to her blatantly lie about praying for our daughter. My name is Kyle. I'm 37 years old and I work as part of the sales team in a big company. My marriage with Tracy started 7 years ago. At age 30, we thought it would be the perfect time to get married. Our relationship was blossoming at that time. I really felt like I made the right decision. As the years went by, I felt her grow more and more vicious towards me. Now it has accumulated to this. I know what she's up to. She's not in there with my daughter taking care of her. The reason I know this is because I'm the one in there with my daughter. The moment I heard about my daughter, I came home straight away. I haven't told my wife I'm back home yet, though. All this talk about coming in with a fresh pair of clothes and food from the outside, that would be my mother-in-law. When I asked little Kate about where her mother is, she said she barely comes in. She's starting to wonder if her mom even cares about her. I have a really good idea of what's going on. I'm going to get down to the bottom of it and expose my wife for what she's doing. In order to do so, I got in contact with my mother-in-law. Hey, Sally. It's me, Kyle. I need to talk to you.
Kyle, why are you messaging me right now? I thought you were on a very important business trip.
What kind of father would I be staying on my business trip when my daughter is in her current condition? Tell me what's going on. I need details.
It's pretty bad, Kyle. I'm doing the best I can. I just got home and I'm currently washing Kate's clothes.
Hold on. You are washing Kate's clothes? That doesn't make any sense. That's not your job. Where the hell is Tracy?
You should know, shouldn't you? She told me the household is in a dire pinch and she needs to work extra time to make more money for it. It's okay. I'm not that old yet. I can still do a little bit of washing here and there.
No, Sally. This is not your job. I'm absolutely livid that you are doing this instead of my wife. By the way, this is the first time I've heard about her having any sort of job. Do you know where she's working?
I'm afraid I don't. Haven't asked her.
I don't like the sound of any of this. I've already talked to Kate and she told me that her mother rarely comes in. Something's not right. I need to look into this. Especially considering the day after tomorrow's the operation.
Don't worry about that. I know my daughter. She should at least be there for the operation. She's not that low. You can expect me there as well.
Thanks, Allie. I look forward to seeing you then. If I don't see her, then I'm going to be really disappointed in her. I know she's up to something.
Let's wish for the best. Hey, babe. I just got the news. Thought I should let you know. Kate's operation went well. She's made a full recovery. Sorry about before. Can you send that $50K for the operation now? Also, let's celebrate with something special as a family.
Don't make me laugh, you stupid, vile woman. What do you know about Kate's operation ending?
What are you talking about? I'm here at the hospital. I just got the all good from the surgeons.
That's funny because I'm standing right outside the operation room and I haven't seen you once today. Care to explain why that is?
I'm sorry, what? Are you saying you're at the hospital too?
Drop the act, Tracy. I know everything. You can stop pretending now. Let me guess. You got a text from your mother saying the operation is finished. And then you sent me a text trying to convince me that you're at the hospital.
What the? Have you been planning this the whole time?
I've had my eye on you, Kate. I finally know the truth. You're off on a luxurious vacation in Hawaii. Admit it.
Hawaii? This is insane. What makes you think I'm in Hawaii?
This is pathetic, Tracy. I told you I know. Just fess up already.
I don't get it. I covered my tracks. I even turned the GPS off on my phone.
You have your daughter to thank for that one. I've been spending a lot of time with her. I wanted to know what she wants after her operation is finished. Consider it a fatherly gift for my daughter after trying so hard to overcome her illness. Would you believe me when she said her mother's AirPods?
What does that matter? Go buy her some AirPods then.
You really don't get it, do you? I didn't know you were slow as well as dishonest. Her saying that reminded me of something. All the Apple products you own are connected to my Apple laptop. I can track the location of any device you have. Even something as little as some AirPods. I can get its location with the snap of my fingers.
Yeah, well, fine. I am in Hawaii. So what of it? Doesn't mean I'm cheating or anything. Maybe I just wanted a holiday.
A holiday when your child is in this type of condition? You absolutely amaze me. You know that?
Don't you judge me! What's the point of me staying back there anyway? Do I look like a doctor here? Me being there is not going to do anything.
Look, whatever feelings you have towards me, I don't care. I can brush that off easily. But the way you are talking about your daughter right now, how could you be so heartless? Don't you care about anything apart from yourself?
A woman needs time on her own. I thought you were out of state. It was the perfect opportunity for me to go.
What did you just say? Are you still insinuating that you're alone?
That's because I am alone. Get off my back already!
This is borderline comical. You haven't forgotten where I'm from, have you?
I don't know. Didn't you come from some primitive island in the middle of nowhere?
Is that what you call the extravagant experience you're having over there? I'm from Hawaii, you idiot.
Well, good for you. What the hell is that supposed to mean anyway? Are you getting homesick? You want to run back into the arms of your wife again? Well, too bad. After the way you're talking to me, there's no way you're touching me ever again. You will just have to stare at this beauty from a distance. Grovel hard enough and I might let you hold my hand.
You are way too up yourself, darling. Anyone that would grovel for a person like you has something wrong with their head. You may not realize this, but I have many friends and acquaintances there. It's true, I don't talk to them very much lately. But from time to time, they message me about how things are going. Then what do you know? A couple of days ago, I woke up with a barrage of photos from them. They were saying that the person in this picture looks very similar to my wife. It was uncanny. They found it very humorous, but I wasn't impressed. Because I knew for a fact that wasn't some doppelganger.
What are you trying to say? You already know I'm in Hawaii. Get over it already.
These weren't just any normal photos, darling. You were not out there sunbathing on the beach alone. You were not out there by yourself relaxing on a cruise. I know full well the reason why you're in Hawaii.
Well, go on then, Detective Kyle. What are you trying to hint at? What do you really know?
Let me ask you a question. Who is the surgeon in charge of Kate's surgery?
Are you some sort of dimwit? I told you today already, it's Mr. Anderson.
Are you sure about that? Can you say that with 100% confidence? You're only saying that because you don't know the surgeon that replaced him. You really aren't good at lying, are you, Tracy?
Oh, just give me a break already. Just tell me how you know.
In those photos my friends had sent to me, I noticed a face that was very familiar to me. I swear I had seen him somewhere. It took me a while, but I finally figured out that this was someone from the hospital. After doing a bit of snooping around the hospital and getting in touch with someone who knows the place well, I finally found out the truth. After showing the photos of you laughing like an ape with that guy, the doctors recognized him immediately.
Wait, what the? Don't call me an ape!
When you're not posing for the camera and putting your stupid filters on, that's really what you look like. It's about time you realized it already.
Lay off me already! I don't need to hear this crap from you!
Not only that, but you actually had the nerve to ask me for money. Let me guess, you ran out of money for the hotel. Maybe you wanted to spend a nice little cruise together. You're unbelievable, you know that?
Oh, just shut up already. So what if I'm hanging out with another guy? It's just a testimony to how useless you are. I kind of wanted you to find out in the first place. Make you finally realize that there is a guy out there that is leagues better than you.
There's plenty of great guys out there, but don't tell me you deserve one of them. How low of you to sleep with the surgeon that is helping our daughter. Not only that, but what a miracle that this guy isn't touching her. A guy with no integrity is a guy that I cannot trust. You two suit each other well. Why don't you just stay in Hawaii and enjoy your holiday?
You know what? I might just do that. Dr. Anderson is 1,000 times better than you. He's a doctor, so obviously he earns a lot of money. Not only that, but he's absolutely gorgeous. He must be the first doctor to be walking around with a six-pack under that cloak. God, just thinking about it is making me all sweaty. I might just ditch you and go back to massaging his body again. The way it glistens in the sunlight here. Oh, it's so captivating.
If you're trying to make me jealous, it's not working. I'm not jealous of a little bit of protein with sunscreen on it.
You'll be calling back for me when you realize how hard it is raising a daughter on your own. Stop trying to act so tough.
Call it whatever you will. I'd rather raise her on my own than have her come into contact with someone as disgraceful as you.
Big words coming from the big man. Goodbye, Kyle. I wonder how long it will be till the pennies empty out of your pocket.
Despite the lack of support from her mother, Kate managed to get through her operation safely. Being the strong-willed girl that she is, she made a full recovery in no time. As for her mother, on the other hand, things didn't work out quite so well. Being as dim-witted as she is, she decided to marry Mr. Anderson in no time after divorcing with me. She didn't give any time to flesh out the intricacies of their relationship, nor did she give time to find out who Mr. Anderson really is. Mr. Anderson is a man running away from 2 women he's born children with. It wasn't long after he married Tracy that they found him. When that happened, he was barraged with child support. With only that to consider, Mr. Anderson would be paying that debt off for the rest of his life. Things didn't stop there for him, though. Turns out Mr. Anderson is suspected of being the cause of death for one of the patients in his hospital. After a long investigation, they found out that he was under the influence of alcohol when performing an operation. Thanks to his careless actions, that patient ended up dying. His medical license was consequently revoked. With no job and no credibility to get him a new one, he was left with little options to pay off his child support. But luckily for him, he married my wife at just the right time. As far as I can see, she's taken the brunt of the work, getting herself back in the workforce just to pay off his child support as well as sustain their lifestyle. I often get angry text messages from her begging to come back. Hearing her apologies is something of a daily basis for me. Every day I hear how much she regrets leaving me and how much she wants to see our daughter, Kate. Sometimes she leaves voice messages of her pathetic crying. It's the worst thing to wake up to. If she keeps it up, I'm going to have to report her for harassment. But there's not much she can do in her position. Having a great husband like Mr. Anderson turned into a great baby. Having lost his job, he's lost all confidence in himself. He doesn't have the energy to shave his face up or clean up around the house. My ex-wife often catches him lounging on the couch passed out with pizza all over his belly. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. She usually wakes up to it or comes home to it. Her fate is sealed with Mr. Anderson. I won't ever let her come back into our lives after a decision like that. As for me, I decided to celebrate my daughter's success in her operation by going to Hawaii. We took photos in the same places that my wife did. It's our special memories together. In all honesty, I do feel a bit hurt by her going to another man. So I sent these pictures to her out of spite. Being a single dad isn't all that bad. I enjoy the extra attention I have to give my daughter. She may not have her own mother, but she has a good example of what she should not become in the future. For that, I am grateful.
Hey, Lewis, I must have just missed you. If you're out now, would you mind contacting me when you get back? Thanks. I just got home.
Oh, you're back already. I thought you'd be back around lunchtime. It's early, isn't it?
I just had to pick up some groceries, so I figured I'd do that, then come back a bit early. The fridge is fully stocked. Did you eat breakfast already?
Kind of.
All right. I'll be heading to work from 1 today, so if you'd like me to make you some lunch, let me know.
Isn't it Saturday, though? Why would you have to work today?
One of my coworkers called me in earlier this morning. They've been having a bit of trouble, and I'm the only one who can step in.
Don't you work from home, though? It shouldn't be that hard to just do what they need to do, then clock out, right?
It's not that easy. I have to join about 3 online meetings with our customers. See, I'm the only one who really knows about the project, so they need me to step in. Oh, here I was thinking working from home would be easy. Turns out it's way more of a headache.
Oh yeah, my image of working from home was that it was super lax too.
Right? When I was first told that working from home would be an option for me, I was pretty glad. I thought it would be a good chance to spend more time around the house and spend more time with you too. But it seems like the moment I started working from home, my workload just doubled. Sure, I don't have to commute to work, which is nice, but it's busy.
Really? I had no idea. My job actually can't be done from home, so I'm not sure what working from home is like, but I thought it would be easy. Apparently not, huh?
Well, it's not that bad. I don't mind being busy. So, anyway, do you need lunch today? I don't mind making it if you're going to be home soon. If you're not, I can put it in the freezer and keep it for you until you come back.
I'm probably fine. I'll eat over at my parents' house. They've probably got better food over here anyway.
Oh, are you at your parents'?
Yeah, I woke up at like 9 this morning, then I saw all these texts from my mom wanting to help with some stuff. So I just headed there after this. Still not sure exactly what she needs help with, but you know, when mother calls.
Oh, I didn't think you'd be heading there. You should have told me.
Oh, you'd like to help out too? Daisy, I think you're finally coming around to this whole being a wife thing. Like, it's been about 2 years since you've talked to my mom, right? And now you're offering to help her? I'm really glad that you're turning the corner with this.
Louis, are you being serious right now? What gives you that idea? Do you even remember why me and your mom ended up not talking?
You and her had some kind of stupid disagreement, right?
Well, hardly a disagreement. More like your mom was the one who kept harassing me. It got so bad that I had to tell her that if she didn't stop with all the demeaning behavior, I wasn't going to go over there anymore. So after that, she stopped contacting me and just communicated solely through you every time.
You think that that was harassment? Don't you think that's overblowing it a bit, Daisy? My mom wasn't intending to harass you. I guess it may have seemed like that to you, but her intentions were good. I think you just didn't know the way she does things. She's actually a really wise person, and I'm sure there are some things that you could learn from her.
Louis, are you being serious right now? You saw the way she treated me, right? If that wasn't harassment, I don't know what was. Remember how she used to force me to eat food that was way past its expiry date? She always said it was fine, but I could often see mold on it. How is that not harassment?
Oh, I guess there was that one time, but I'm pretty sure she didn't notice that it was off. It was some kind of fruit or something, wasn't it? She wouldn't try to literally poison you.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Hey, Daisy, show some respect.
That wasn't even the worst part. She would always say something unsavory about my upbringing, too. She'd always criticize my folks for the way they raised me. That's one thing I still can't forget. Besides, you're always backing her up and taking her side on all of these things, despite the fact that I'm your wife.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, she's my mother, so I have to take her side. She's the one who raised me. You understand that, right? Also, didn't my father stick up for you that one time?
Yeah, I am grateful for what your father said to your mother and you, but it's not like much changed after that.
Yeah, my dad tends to care about these things a bit too much. I mean, why does he have to get involved? Like, you're my wife, and he doesn't have any say about how I handle things. That was all between you, my mom, and me.
Huh? Are you serious? Your dad actually tried to stick up for me. At least you could see that he's trying to make things at least civil between us all. It's really unbelievable how you could be so against me on this, despite all the garbage that I had to endure.
Come on, Daisy. We've been together for long enough that you should know how things go by now. I know that you don't have that many complaints about our life together, right?
You don't know how I feel, Louis. Remember what I said 2 years ago? I said if you always take your mother's side and always back her up on everything, I'll have no choice but to consider living apart from you, which eventually could lead to divorce.
I think that was a bit harsh, wasn't it? Think about it. It's the exact same with you and your parents. If there were any disagreements, you would totally back them up instead of taking my side. Admit it, you totally would.
If my mother did any of those things to you, I'd get angry at her. I wouldn't let her treat my husband like that. Frankly, it would be super embarrassing if my mother did anything that immature or childish to another person.
Immature? I really don't think anything that my mother did was immature. I think your view of the whole thing is kind of out of whack. Like, are you really trying to say that what she did was embarrassing? Because that's like, really, dude.
I think the rude one is her. She said I was an ugly wife who was useless in the kitchen. Oh, or the time she said that it would be better if I just sat in the corner and that I'd ruin the cooking if I try to help out. That's like really not good. How can you be so oblivious to all that, Lewis? Is your love for your mother really blinding you that much?
Well, admit it, Daisy, you aren't anything amazing in the kitchen. I like your lasagna, but that's about it. She does have a bit of a point.
Huh? She said I was ugly. She also called me dumb, idiotic, stupid, you name it. All while laughing and pointing at me. I can still remember it so clearly, like some kind of terrible dream. But what's the point of even telling you? You don't get it at all.
I know it might have seemed a bit harsh at the time, but I think she was trying to teach you some things, like how to be a good wife. She comes from an older generation, so that was quite a normal way to deal with people back then.
I highly doubt that. My parents were from the same generation as her and never did anything like that. Anyway, I'm not surprised that you're not budging from your position. You've always been a mama's boy, ever since I met you. I guess there's no chance I'm going to convince you otherwise.
I'm not a mama's boy at all. It's just I see where she's coming from on all of this. She was trying to help you be a better wife, which, to be honest, does make sense. A lot of things that other wives do, you are solely lacking in, like cooking, keeping up your appearance, cleaning, just to name a few. My mom's always been a perfectionist and holds other people to a really high standard. I guess that standard was a bit too much for you, huh?
You really do think she's perfect then? I've got to argue with you there, Lewis. I mean, whenever your dad doesn't take out the garbage, doesn't she have a special name she calls him? Something like Garbage Man? No, that wasn't it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure I could come up with a good nickname for you. Something with Mama's Boy and no backbone. Well, if anything comes to mind, I'll let you know.
Come on, Daisy. You really sound tough talking like that. I have to say, maybe my mom did have a point about the way that you were raised. You better be appreciative of us, because there's no telling what could happen if you keep running your mouth like that.
Oh, that sounds like a threat. So, Lewis, please tell me, what's the plan? You got something in mind?
What do I have in mind? Well, divorce, obviously. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Remember, we even have those divorce papers that we wrote up in safekeeping. If things go sour, I can send those off in no time at all. I even have the stamps and everything ready.
Oh yeah? All right, that works.
Huh? You're not actually taking me serious, are you? Daisy, it was a joke. I wouldn't actually do that.
Huh? I don't consider we should get divorced a joke. Did you think I'd just come out and apologize if you threatened me with that? I think that type of scare tactic is really not a good way to get what you want, especially considering I'm your wife.
It was a joke, I promise. I'm sorry for saying that. It was stupid. I didn't mean it. Come on, Daisy. You know I like to just mess around with you from time to time. It's all in good fun.
Maybe you don't know, but I've been throwing around the idea of going our separate ways for a while. I mean, it hasn't been smooth, especially with all the stuff with your family. So what do you say? Maybe that would be the best course of action.
Hold on. You're taking this a bit too far. I didn't mean it, okay?
Seeing how long it's been like this with your mom, I really don't think that's going to change. So you should probably tell your mother about this plan. Yeah, she should probably know. Also, if you're going to go through with this, there's a lot we need to decide, so you should come home tonight. Apparently, there's this closing sale at one of the clothing stores in the mall, so I'm going to go to that first. Let's talk after I come back from that, okay?
Hey, you can't just decide when we talk. We've got to both decide what time is good for us. That's what being part of a marriage is. Anyways, I don't want to talk about this. I told you. I'm not even considering the possibility.
Well, it's about time you start considering it. So it's just easier if we make arrangements ahead of time like this. If your mother wants to come and join in the discussion too, feel free to bring her. She's kind of a big part of this.
How? My mom was just doing what she thought was right to help you out. You were the one who just chose not to listen to her.
If tonight doesn't work for her, anytime tomorrow is also fine. So yeah, when you've made a decision when you're gonna come, just let me know, alright?
Daisy, wait, don't go. I was really joking about that. I never meant to say anything about getting divorced.
Oh yeah? You might have been joking, but I'm serious.
Oh my god, Daisy, this isn't going anywhere. Anyhow, I don't know anything about this. I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Hurry up and return my belongings that you took.
I don't know anything about that. By the way, the hairdryer is great. Really gets the hair nice and silky. I could get used to this.
What the hell, Louis? Why'd you take all my stuff? Everything's gone. The bed, my dresser with all my clothes. That's really messed up. Even all my bathroom stuff, my shampoo, body soaps, lotions. If you or your mother are the ones who took this, that's honestly crossing the line. I'm literally not even kidding.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was the stuff that my mom grabbed and put in a box. I'm pretty sure she was using some of that lotion today. She said it smelled lovely.
Oh my God, Louis. This is seriously messed up. I'm not gonna forgive you for this.
Serves you right for calling us all of those mean names the other day. Just consider it a penalty. Maybe after this you can realize what it's like to really give someone the proper respect that they deserve, especially your own husband and his family.
You're just like a kid, Louis. You and your mom are just like some schoolyard bullies. This is really getting ridiculous. You did it when I was at the office the other day, didn't you? I can't believe you'd do something that low to your own wife. Well, wife for not much longer anyway.
I don't consider you my wife anymore. You're just some random person. I have no reason that I need to treat you in any special way. You're not special to me anymore, Daisy.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, you've got that right. Like, why would I want someone like you as a wife? Someone who disrespects my family, doesn't obey anything I say? You're trouble, Daisy.
Obey? Are you being serious right now, Louis? I really think that you gotta just take a step back and realize the reality of the situation.
Nah, I think I have a pretty good idea of the way things are. Besides, whenever I think of spending the rest of my life with someone as bad-natured as you, I just get really down. I'd be much happier with someone who gets me and understands and respects my mother as well.
All right. So have you sent off those divorce papers that we were keeping? That would be the logical next step, wouldn't it?
Wow, I thought you'd have a bit more of a reaction to that. Like, aren't you wondering at all where all of your stuff is? I'm sure you'd want to know a little bit.
Well, I guess I was wondering where you stored all that stuff. But what I was really wondering is if you and your mother were plotting to move in here. That's it, isn't it? Finally, the mama's boy and his mommy can be together again under one roof. How fabulous!
Don't call me a mama's boy. I'm serious. It's so demeaning. You don't even know.
Does that get under your skin then? Great, I'll keep using it. I even changed your name in my phone to Mama's Boy too.
Well, I guess I could just let you in on our plan now. You were right that my mother's gonna move into that house, but just not with you in it. We put all of your stuff in a storage locker, so after you get out of there, I'll tell you where you can find it. That sound like a deal?
So you really are seeing me as just some random person, huh?
Huh? You talking about that again? What are you gonna do about the stuff?
Oh, well, I'm kind of just thinking, maybe I'll just go to the police.
Huh? What do you mean the police?
Well, you said I was just some random person, right? You think it's okay to go into a random person's house and take all their stuff? In my image, that's seen as burglary, is it not? I guess there's no way of knowing until I give it a try. I'll just see what they say.
Hold on, Daisy, let's not do anything hasty. I'll tell you where the storage locker is, okay? Just, you need to leave the house. The reason being, my mom really worries about me and I kind of agreed to live with her.
Well, that's all fine and good and everything, but why exactly do you think you can just live in my house?
Your house? Are you serious? That's our house.
Oh, you must have forgotten. Before you moved in, I was already living in that house. When my parents moved out of it, they allowed me to move in and sign the contract over to my name, which of course I'm very grateful for. Not to mention I paid for all the renovations that I did before you moved in too. I guess when the divorce goes through, I might end up selling the house, but that's something that I'll decide down the road.
But I guess my mother and I will need somewhere to stay. I'd be okay agreeing to divorce as long as we could work something out with the house. Like, how about you let us live in there and we can do some work on it, like repainting or fixing that back porch. You know that porch has always had that broken stair. I can finally deal with that.
Yeah, you wouldn't want Mommy taking a tumble. But me walking up and down it all these years, you didn't seem too bothered about it. By the way, what is this weird-looking statue thing near the doorway? God, it's creepy.
Oh, that's my mom's good luck charm that she left there.
Good luck charm? What is it, like a wooden doll? It keeps looking at me when I walk by.
Hey, don't call it creepy. That's my mom's special good fortune doll from Brazil. It's supposed to clear a space of evil spirits before you move in somewhere. Don't touch it. You wouldn't want to be risk being cursed.
Well, maybe I'll just get the police to take it away when they come. I'll just say that the intruders left it here. I don't need it. Besides, it'll show them how really twisted the people I'm dealing with are.
Daisy, wait a second. You're not actually gonna call the police, are you?
Anyways, I better get going. Lots of business to take care of today. Would you mind dropping off the key to that storage locker? I wouldn't mind picking up some clothes for tomorrow. Kinda short on mine at the moment. Oh, and I'm not paying for that locker either, so you should probably take care of that too.
Hold on, Daisy. Let's talk about this. I'll pay for the storage locker, okay? Just, we need to make a decision on the house. Like, would it be okay for my mother and I to move in there? She's kind of breathing down my neck, so I gotta let her know.
What do you think, Mama's boy?
It's fine then?
Of course not. I told you this is my house. I want your stuff out of here right away. Your ugly, sweat-stained clothes, your stupid video game collection, this creepy doll thing. Get it all out of here.
Hey, that's my stuff. You can't touch that without my permission. I mean, we can talk about it, see what the best option for everything is.
That's rich. Do you happen to know any good moving company or pickup service? Oh, I wonder if your dad would help me out. He does have a truck that I can use, doesn't he?
Hey, you don't need to move anything, Daisy. Let's talk about this like two adults.
Well, I guess I'll make arrangements on my own. I'm sure you're exhausted from moving all my stuff. Not to mention mailing off those divorce papers. That's a lot of running around.
I haven't told my dad about anything yet, so just hold on, okay? I'll tell him about everything in due time. Just hold on. You've really done it this time, Daisy. My mom's in tears because of what you've done. Get yourself over here and apologize right away.
Huh? You two are the ones who have to apologize. I guess now might be a good time to see what your dad thinks.
I should have believed what my mom was always trying to tell me about you. You know, she actually told me after we started dating, you need to watch out for that one. One day she's gonna show you her true colors. I didn't know what she meant back then, but it couldn't be clearer now. You really let your ugly true self show this time, Daisy.
Really? All I did is return the favor for what you two did to me first. I guess what I did was pretty stupid as well. Can't really blame me, especially after I'm stuck around you for so long. I guess your pettiness rubbed off on me.
Oh man, Daisy, you really do piss me off like no other. Divorcing you was the best decision that I ever made. Right after I made that decision, my mind suddenly felt clear and a wave of relief rushed over me.
Yeah, same here. My parents were also pretty glad when I saw them. They said that we'd have a congratulations party to celebrate my escape from you and your evil mother.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care what they say. You can do whatever you want. At least I stood up for my family. I have deep ties to mine, and that's not going to be compromised by someone who just can't give at least a little bit of respect to my mother.
A woman that you decided to marry? A woman who put up with years of harassment from said mother? You standing up for her is a joke.
I get it. You're just jealous, aren't you? You're jealous of what me and my mother have.
Huh. You seem pretty confident about that relationship between your mother and you, but just you wait. There might be a change in that at some point.
Oh yeah? I highly doubt that. You're just bluffing. No one, not even my ex-crazy wife, could tarnish the bond that my mother and I share. Anyway, now that the divorce is well on its way, there's nothing to worry about. Just you wait, Daisy. I'm gonna find myself a stunner of a bride next, with a great personality to boot, unlike you. Then, in due time, I'll introduce you to her, just to show you that I found someone better. It probably won't even take that long either. My mom is great at finding eligible singles through her work ties and everything. Hey, did you really just choose to ignore what I have to say? Real mature of you there, Daisy. Daisy, why aren't you replying? I know that you're reading these. Come on, just say something.
Man, you really are annoying. What do you even want?
Daisy, good, you're there. Listen up, I need you to go to the government building downtown. I'm just talking to the staff here and I need your help with something.
The government building downtown? What are you doing there?
Well, I'm just talking to the staff and they told me that I couldn't repeal this divorce order without the other person. I need you to come here and sign this paper, okay? It won't take long, trust me.
Why exactly do you want to repeal the divorce order?
Well, you weren't serious about this, were you?
Oh my god, are you already having regrets? It's been all of 2 days. I was super happy when we decided to split. Why the heck would we repeal the process now? There's no way.
What? You don't regret doing this? You really wanted to split up? I thought that this was just something that you said in the heat of the moment. I didn't think that you'd actually stick by it.
Don't be silly. I'm delighted with the decision. Besides, I heard about that thing with your mother. So it's true that she's having trouble with money, huh? And that the family's near the point of splitting up because of it?
Huh? Where did you hear that? Don't tell me you've known about this the whole time.
Yeah, I heard it from your dad. But that's crazy what she was actually spending her money on.
Wait, how much do you know about this?
Well, I heard there was a guy named Francisco that she met when she went to Brazil. Apparently, he was quite the looker, too. She was so swept off her feet by his good looks and charm that she agreed to keep sending him money every month to support his apparently struggling family. Depending on the month, I think it was anything from $500 to $1,000. At least that's what your dad said.
Stop it, you don't need to tell me. I know the story.
Oh, but that's not even the most fascinating part. He then used that money to treat his many girlfriends in Brazil, and it wasn't even going to his family. In fact, they weren't even sure his family were poor in the first place.
Stop it! It's embarrassing enough thinking about it. I don't want to have to hear it from you.
Really quite something, isn't it? I guess there is a young man that your mother loves more than you. Francisco. Dreamy name, though, gotta admit. But I did get one request from your dad.
Request? What kind of request?
Well, since all that happened, your father was a bit stressed. He had no way to pay the bills, so he asked me for access to your salary that you get from work. So, as you don't chip into our rent over here, I thought it'd be fine to lend him that money to help him pay it off.
So that's why my account balance suddenly dropped so much.
I handed him your debit card and bank book and all that too. Figured it was easier for him to just take care of it. I think your mom also knew about it. I'm surprised that she didn't tell you. I'm even more surprised that you didn't find out. So whenever you need to access your account, just go talk to your dad, okay?
What were you thinking? Why would you just hand over my bank card and access to my bank account? That's seriously something that could have been considered a crime, no?
Well, I'm not sure about all that. I gave it to him a while ago, actually. You didn't realize for the last 6 months?
What? 6 months? He's had the card for that long?
Yep, and since he's family, there's not a lot you can do about it. Apparently their names are also on the account, so they have authority to use it as well. Anyway, there's no telling when they're going to need more money. I mean, if Francisco sends your mom another desperate email, then who knows?
No, she's not going to do it anymore. We've talked to her, both me and my dad. She's promised not to do it.
Oh, when you really trust her? How many times has she been caught doing that?
Well, yeah, of course I trust her. She's my mother.
She also kept hold of your debit card behind your back and told your father to use it to cover for her shady expenses. Sounds like a really motherly thing to do. Anyway, why'd you contact me? Getting tight over there and need some support or something?
Well, we are family, right? Family help one another out when they're in need. That's common sense. So come on, Daisy. I'm sure we can work something out between the two of us.
Family? When are you gonna learn, Mama's boy? We aren't family. We're just two random people, like you said. And I have a sneaking feeling that your father is just gonna be a random person to you soon as well. Oh, isn't it great? We're all gonna be able to finally get away from all the toxicity and nonsense.
What? What do you mean he's getting away to? You mean he's going somewhere?
Well, that's one way to put it. He's gonna get a divorce. That's why your mom was urging that you two live together here. They're going their separate ways, and he's not going to support her wasteful expenses anymore. Not to mention what happened with Francisco was totally unacceptable. I'm pretty sure when he found out about that, he decided right then.
What? How do you know all of this?
Oh, he told me. Also, he's had it with you covering for your mother all this time, too.
I don't know why he would just tell you all of this, but family needs to stick together. Me and you, as well as my mom and dad. There's gotta be something I can do to fix this. Hold on, I'm just gonna bring this form to our house now. I'll explain everything when I get there, but I know that we can fix this, okay?
Geez, would you give it up already? Besides, I'm not even at home.
Huh? Where are you?
I'm at my parents' house. I'm probably gonna just sell that place anyway. I've already decided.
What? Why would you do that? It's a perfectly good house. We can still live there.
Are you kidding? I'd have to live in fear of you barging in at any moment. Not exactly something I want to be worried about. Besides, why do you need me? You've got your best friend forever, your mom. After that, I was flooded with messages from my ex, the mama's boy, and even his mother herself. But as soon as they started to come in, I wasted no time blocking and deleting them from my phone. I heard later from Lewis's father that Lewis and his mother actually ran into each other at the government building. Apparently, both accused one another of causing their divorces and had to be dragged out by the security guards. As far as I know, they seem to be living apart and are not on speaking terms. As for me, I'm relieved to have that difficult chapter of my life closed for good. Never would I think spending time alone not worrying about some pointless family drama could feel so amazing.
You've called like a million times. Like, can I help you? It's kind of really annoying.
You cheated on me, didn't you?
Excuse me?
That's the only explanation I can come up with as to why you're not home this late at night. You must be cheating on me.
Oh, you came back home early? I thought you had to work overnight and wouldn't be home until the morning.
I came back home for a minute because I left some paperwork I needed, not that it matters. And what do I find? An empty house and all of your makeup and stuff is scattered on the table. Where the hell did you go this late at night all dressed up?
You're crazy! An old acquaintance of mine asked to meet up, so I just put on a little makeup to go to dinner with them. Plus, it's the weekend. I should be able to go out if I want to. I can't believe you would even try to suggest that I was cheating on you.
Oh, please, I saw your text messages.
You what now?
I saw a text that said, "My husband's out until the morning, so we can have some fun until then too, XO. Now, does that seem the kind of text you would send to an acquaintance you haven't seen in a long time?
What the hell? I literally have my phone in my hand. How in the world are you able to read my messages? It shouldn't be possible.
I just logged into your account on the laptop. Everything was backed up so I could see it all.
How dare you? That is a violation of my privacy.
Need I remind you that you are the one who gave me your own password? Remember, you said, feel free to check my account anytime you think I'm cheating on you. So it's your own fault, really.
Well, that was because I never thought you'd actually use the password and read anything on there. You suck.
That is so rich coming from you. I'm not the one who's cheating on their spouse.
Don't go jump into conclusions so quickly. It's just a conversation between me and one of my girlfriends. That's just how we talk to each other.
Yeah, right. The name on the contact is literally Ken, and all the words he's using are masculine. No woman talks like that. I should know. Do you really think you're going to be able to talk your way out of this? Good luck.
Oh, this is so annoying.
So, you actually admit it? You were cheating on me, weren't you?
I was literally enjoying myself on my date, and then you have to come and ruin it. Like, can you please not?
Are you really trying to make yourself out to be some kind of victim here?
Well, you're the one who said in our wedding vows that you would always do whatever to make sure that I was happy, right? So all I'm doing is simply holding you to that promise.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, all I'm saying is that this is what is making me happy, using your money to go out and have fun with my boyfriend. After all, that is when I feel the happiest. I'm only doing what you want me to, really, and you're just trying to ruin that.
I can't believe that you would do something like this. I don't even know who you are anymore.
Whatever. Oh, by the way, have you been in the bathroom recently?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I left a pregnancy test in there before I left. But don't worry, it's definitely not yours. I was planning on surprising Ken with it on our date this afternoon and totally forgot it at home.
What the hell?
Would you mind taking a quick look at it for me?
You left it on the sink and it's positive. Well, since we haven't slept together in a while, I'm guessing it's your boyfriend's like you thought.
Yeah, I said that. Keep up.
Do you even realize how terrible everything you've done is? You betrayed my trust.
Okay, so I cheated on you a little bit and got pregnant. So what? Get over it.
You do realize I'm divorcing you, right?
Oh, you really shouldn't have said that.
What are you talking about?
Just that you might come to regret it is all.
Oh, stop joking around, I'm serious. We are getting a divorce. I'll call my lawyer tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's really how you want to play this? I see.
I thought you'd at least be a little happy about this. At least now you can actually go and marry that boyfriend of yours.
Yeah, but if I did that, then I wouldn't have access to your money anymore, and I can't have that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ken does earn a good amount of money too, but he doesn't have the best spending habits.
In what world would I ever want to stay married to you after you've admitted all of this to me? Did you hit your head or something? Because you are so delusional. We're getting divorced, end of story.
Now wait a damn minute! I think we should talk about this. It would be the more mature thing to do. I'll be back tomorrow evening so we can talk then.
What is there to talk about? I have nothing to say to you.
Before you go on making decisions that you'll regret, just think about it. We can talk about it tomorrow.
I'm Sean. I'm 40 years old. I married my wife Natalie around 3 years ago. When this beautiful woman who was 10 years my junior approached me and asked me out, I thought there is no way she wants to be with an old man like me. I really thought that Natalie loved me. Come to find out, she just wanted to be with me for my money. I couldn't believe it when I found out. I mean, sure, our marriage has never been super amazing, maybe even a little on the boring side, but I never thought that it would come to this. Despite the way our marriage has been, I truly never thought that Natalie would go behind my back and cheat on me. The only thing I can think to do now is divorce her. I really don't see myself being able to get past this. And that truly was my plan, but when I find out who the person my wife has been cheating on me with truly is, I can't help but be terrified about what could happen.
Sean, do you want to explain why my house key isn't working?
Oh, that. Simple. I changed all the locks.
Without asking me? How dare you? This is my house.
Actually, this house has been mine since before we even married. We're getting divorced, so of course I needed to go and change all the locks.
Yeah, no, I thought we agreed to talk about this. We're not getting divorced.
What is there to talk about? You were the one who went and cheated on me and basically said I was just some personal ATM for you. As far as I'm concerned, this relationship is over. The only thing to do now is to sign the divorce papers. If you want, we can go see a lawyer, but you're not going to change my mind.
I think you should rethink this.
Why on earth would I do that?
I mean, if you were truly so dead set on getting a divorce, then I guess that's fine. But, well, I feel terrible for bringing this up, but Ken is actually in the mafia, so you might want to rethink the whole divorce thing.
I'm sorry, but you're telling me that you were cheating on me with a member of the mafia?
Yep. Apparently they've been around for generations, and their group is pretty big. At least that's what he told me.
Have you ever considered that he was just saying that and that it might be one big lie?
Well, he showed me all of his big weapons and stuff. And he took me to his place of business once, and I saw him actually talking to all those big scary people. He's definitely in the mafia.
That seems really dangerous.
I know, cool, right? Besides, Ken says I should try to get more money out of you while I can. I mean, since you're rich and all.
Oh, so your boyfriend is using me as a personal money machine as well, then?
Wait, no, of course not. But when I told him that I was pregnant, he got a little upset. Like, he kept saying there was no way I could be pregnant and denying the baby was his and all that. Honestly, I think he's just a little panicked because he probably doesn't have the money to support this baby. So we basically came up with a plan to get as much money from you as possible to be able to support all of us. It was my idea. Good, right?
Well, aren't you two just a match made in heaven?
Ken has always been a sort of no-nonsense type of person, and super unforgiving too. So if you don't take back the divorce and keep letting me do whatever I want with Ken, then he might just have to get rid of you.
So that's what it's come to?
Yeah. And if you try to blackmail us over his involvement in the mafia, then he'll definitely have to get rid of you.
Do you really think you could get away with this?
It's scary to think about, isn't it? So if I were you, I'd listen to everything I have to say.
I'll just go to the police and tell them what you two are trying to do.
What are you going to tell them? That you were threatened? They'll just laugh you out of the station. And the police have a lot of better things to do than listen to your silly report.
Even if that's the case, I still want a divorce.
I don't even care about the divorce anymore, as long as you keep giving me money.
You want me to keep paying for all of your living expenses? You're kidding me, right?
Yeah, I want you to keep funding everything just like before. I mean, I guess it would be a little awkward if we still lived in the same house, so I'll let you keep that while I move in with Ken.
Wait, I'm confused about a couple of things.
And what would that be?
How did you meet your little boyfriend in the first place?
On a dating app, just like everyone else these days. We already lived super close to each other, so it was a really quick match.
And you really trust a stranger you met online when you have no idea who he could be? I mean, you did say that he was in the mafia. How do you know he's not going to try and get rid of you or something the second he gets bored with you?
Easy. If that ever happens, which it won't, I'll just go on the run. Plus, I can just leave the kid with you or something and problem solved. And even though he claims to be in the mafia, I could probably take him if I had to. Or maybe he's just really sweet on me since he likes me so much.
Wow, you really didn't think any of this through well.
I'm gonna spend the night with Ken, but don't forget to make sure to make me a key to the house, okay? It would really suck if I couldn't get in when I needed something.
You really are something else, you know that?
And I should have mentioned this earlier, but make sure not to make a big fuss about all of this, yeah? You're not the only person we have to keep quiet if that happens.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I just mean the other people you're related to, like your mom and dad. And while we're at it, I might as well include your annoying dog on that list. He was always so loud when we went to go visit your parents.
How dare you? You wouldn't threaten poor, innocent people.
If you don't want anything to happen to them, it's simple. You just have to keep sending me money. Let's start with a low $5,000. I expect it to be in my account by tomorrow.
There's no way that I can do that.
Just remember that I have all of your information. I'll expect you to follow through. Talk to you soon. Hello? I just got the divorce papers and alimony notice in the mail at Ken's house. Did you completely forget what we talked about?
Oh, yeah, I put those in there.
What even is this? You're trying to get $30,000 in alimony from me?
I'm just getting the money you basically stole from me. You never felt any remorse for what you did, and you even threatened me, so I thought that this was a fair price.
Are you dense in the head? Ken is in the mafia. The mafia. Do you really want me to get him to get rid of you?
Do it, I dare you.
Oh, I get it. You're like suicidal or something, aren't you? Or maybe you think this whole mafia thing is one big joke.
Of course I do, I'm not stupid.
Well, you must be. If you didn't know this, there are actually tons of mafia groups in this very area.
I don't care, so what?
Whatever, you had your chance. Now I'm definitely gonna just let Ken do whatever he wants to you. And not to mention, I'll make sure he gets you fired from your job and everything too. I would hate to be you right now. You're lucky Ken's out right now, so you have a little bit of time. As soon as he gets back, I'm telling him everything you did.
Great, I'll be waiting to see what he does.
Oh, you are so annoying. I'm sure you used some private investigator or detective or something. If you did, you should already know that Ken is really in the mafia and you're screwed.
A detective? I never once said I used anything like that. Where did you get that idea from?
Then how the hell did you find out my address? Oh, you're not telling me that you actually followed me yourself to find out where I lived. How pathetic is that?
I would never waste my time doing something like that. The person you cheated on me with, his name is Kenneth Walters, right?
See? You did have me followed, you weirdo.
Yeah, no.
Then how do you know any of this?
I work with him. He's a subordinate at my company.
What now?
You know, never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that quiet, eats lunch alone Kenneth would do something like this. It's kind of hilarious, actually.
You're joking, right? The same company.
Yeah, in fact, I'm kind of his boss. He reports to me, I mean.
Is it even possible? Oh, I get it. You're messing with me, aren't you?
If you think I'm lying about all of this, you should just ask him yourself. I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing.
Are you really telling the truth? If you are, this entire thing is so screwed up.
You know, in all my years of working with good old Kenneth, I never heard so much as a rumor of him being associated with the mafia in any way. Are you sure that he wasn't just saying that?
What? I don't know what to believe anymore. Wait a damn minute. How long did you know that he worked for you? And why the hell would you wait so long to mention anything?
Please, I knew this the entire time. I found out when I saw your text messages with Kenneth. I already had him saved as a contact when he used the same iCloud picture.
I can't believe this! What are the odds something like this would happen to me?
Kenneth probably has no idea that the two of us are married. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out that he's been sleeping with his boss's wife.
You really think he was lying about the mafia thing? Then those threats I made mean squat.
Not to mention, I'll be letting HR know about this entire situation, since I'm sure it'll be making things awkward at work. Worst case scenario is Kenneth gets fired from his job, but that's not really my problem.
What? No! That can't happen. If Kenneth loses his job and I owe you money, then I'm gonna be broke.
Oh, sucks to be you.
You are a terrible person. Did you think even for 1 second about the new life I'm about to bring into this world? I mean, it is kind of like your son in a way.
A child? I wouldn't worry too much about that. I don't think that child will ever be born.
What are you trying to say?
Let me ask you, how did you use the pregnancy test?
What do you mean? I just used it like normal and then left it on the counter and then it was positive.
And how long did you wait before you looked at the results?
Well, I got distracted by an episode of Friends that was on TV, so I didn't check it until like 3 or 4 hours later.
The wait time for the test is only 3 minutes. So if you leave it for a little while longer than that, then even if it wasn't positive in the first place, the line bleeds to show a positive result.
Is that how it works?
You really couldn't wait just 3 minutes? Wow.
Okay, well, even if that's the case, there's still a chance I could be pregnant. After all, if what you're saying is true, then I never saw the actual results.
Actually, at my last office party, we got into the conversation of marriage.
I'm sorry, what does this have to do with me?
Would you just listen for a second? So the only one who wasn't married and in their 30s was Kenneth. So we were joking and asking if he's been laid recently, and apparently the guy is infertile and can't have kids, which is also why he was having a hard time finding someone to marry.
Excuse me?
So there's no possible way that you can be pregnant with Kenneth's child. Which is also probably why he was so insistent that there was no way you could be pregnant.
You're serious?
You know, it's probably a blessing that someone as irresponsible as you isn't about to become a mother.
Wait, but now I'm actually screwed.
I would say so.
Sean, I am so sorry. It was all a mistake. Not even that big of a mistake if you really think about it. You have to forgive me. Please take me back.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hard pass.
There is no way that I'll be able to pay you $30,000.
You should have thought of that before. Besides, all these years you've just been spending my money, lounging all day in my house. I guess all of your mooching and laziness has finally caught up to you.
Please, Sean. I'm begging you, please forgive me.
It was just a lot easier to do everything around the house myself than to try and get you to do it, so I never said anything.
Come on, Sean.
Well, that's really all I had to say to you. If you wouldn't mind telling Kenneth everything when he gets back, it would be a great help. I have to let my job and your parents know about this whole situation.
Wait, please, no. What if they end up disowning me?
That is not my problem. Honestly, I hope they do. Then maybe you'll finally learn your lesson.
Why do terrible things always happen to me? My life is ruined.
I told my work and both of our parents everything that had been going on with Natalie, Kenneth, and I right away. Just as Natalie predicted, her parents were ashamed of her actions and pretty much disowned her as soon as they found out. With no other place to go and no job prospects, she got a job as a housekeeper in a small hotel right off the highway. They let her live there too, so at least she has a place to stay. I'm sure she'll be able to pay off her debt to me in no time. And when our company heard about the situation, Kenneth was let go from his job as well. After a thorough investigation, apparently he did have ties to the mafia after all. Who would have thought? But he is the lowest of the recruits, so he actually doesn't have any power like he told Natalie he did. The company didn't want to have him as a liability, so ultimately it cost him his job. But I will say that Kenneth's face when he found out that it was my wife he had been having an affair with was priceless. I wish I'd gotten it on video. He literally sat there frozen, jaw dropped for at least 5 minutes. And to pay off his debts, Kenneth had to put up his house, and last I heard, he was having to do some sketchy jobs in order to make some money to scrape by. But if you ask Kenneth, he'll tell you that he's moving on up in the mafia and is actually pretty scary himself. Well, I guess more power to him. After all, it is the path that he chose. As for me, well, the divorce finally went through and I'm more than happily focused on my job. It's not so bad being married to my job, better than the alternative. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and follow for more similar content.